everyday face makeup tutorial. Now this is my favorite look if I'm in a hurry and I want to just throw on a lip and some eyes and get out the door and dazzle with the minimum amount of effort. I am sort of known for doing the vintage pinup look, and this is really how I achieve it. This look is a little bit different from my stage face in that I don't really focus on using foundation or contouring. I really focus on the eyes and the lips. You'll see how I achieved this look very shortly. Alrighty, so today we are doing the everyday face tutorial. So let's get started. We're going to prime the face using our trusty Monistat anti-chafing gel. Normally this would be the part where we do our base foundation color, but we're actually going to be skipping foundation this time and going straight to powder. Now the reason I like to do that is because if I'm going to be out all day in makeup, I don't like to do a full coverage foundation simply because it gets heavy and uncomfortable. We're just going to take our Rimmel Stay Matte powder in creamy beige with our fluffy powder brush. We're going to start with the base powder and then we're going to go in and do our highlight powder. Now the reason I like to do this is because priming and powdering the face keeps you matte and oil-free while still being light. So we've put down our base powder. Now we're going to do our highlight powder, which is the Revlon Photo Ready Translucent Finisher. So we're just going to go in and do our highlight areas with that. Another reason why I like to use the powder is because I can use both the darker and the lighter powder and still bring a little bit of contour and highlight, although a lot more subtly. For this one, we're going to skip the highlight and contouring, so I'm just going to go right into the blush. Now the blush that I like to use the most with this look is like a very matte, very light sort of baby pink. So the one that we're going to be using today is the Ideal Luminous Blush from Avon, and it is in shade Heavenly Pink. So we're going to take a tapered blush brush. My favorite one is the Eco Tools tapered blush brush. Just going to dip into it and do the outer edges of our cheeks. Okay, now I've got a soft blush on. Brings a little bit of dimension to the face, a little rosiness, a little bit of health. Now we're going to go in and do the eyebrows right away. We're just going to do the brows the way I always do them, which is just a powder, in this case a black eyeshadow, just with an angled brush. So first we're going to take our brow comb. This one's by You Spicy. We're going to comb the brows. Now I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Color Icon eyeshadow single in Panther. It is a matte black shadow, and we're going to be using my Eco Tools angle brush to just fill in the brows. Now the way that I like to do this is I start out by drawing out the outlines, and then I fill them in going towards the center, and then I just buff it out in the center to give you that nice ombre look. Alrighty, so next we're going to prime the eyes. I'm going to take my e.l.f. concealer brush and a primer that I kind of made myself. It's a mixture of the matte white primer that I used in the last tutorial and a cream highlighter. You can get a very similar primer from NYX Cosmetics. In fact, as soon as this runs out, because it is definitely on its last legs, I'm going to be trying out that product next. We're just going to prime the entire eye from the lid to the brow. What we're going to do is we're going to focus on the highlight points and then blend out. So we're going to start under the brow, right about here where the arch is, and then right at the center of the eye, and then in the inner corner. And then now that we have the highlight placed, we're just going to take our middle finger and blend it out. Okay, now that that we have the eyes blended out and primed, we're going to go right in with the shadow. We're going to start by going into the highlight right under the brow, and to do that we're going to go in with a matte cream color. We're just going to set the highlight underneath there. We're going to be using the Eco Tools flat shadow brush for this. Now, the colors that I'm going to be using primarily for this are from an old Sephora palette that is very expired because I got it in like 2013. So I'm just going to reference the colors that we're going to be using because you can't even find this palette anymore. So you'll just need to use something similar. So we're going to go in with a taupe light brown color, and we're just going to go in and do the inner corner or where the brow meets the nose and blend back. Alrighty, now we're going to go and just do the lid color. We're going to do a sort of champagne shimmer color. This one is by Sephora and it's called Ballet Shoes. It's number 66. So we're just going to cover our whole lid in that, still using our flat shadow brush. Next we're going to go in with a copper color and just carve out our crease a little bit. Now we're not going to do a cut crease like we did in the last tutorial because we just don't need to be that dramatic with it. So we're just going to carve a little bit of a crease a little bit above our natural crease just so that it doesn't smudge while we're wearing it. So we're going to be taking a copper color. This one has some gold glitter in it. Next we're going to take a fluffy shadow brush and just blend out this area just to soften it up a little bit. Next we're going to take a sort of chocolate brown color and we're just going to darken the outer edges of our eyes just to deepen that color and make it a little bit more sultry. This one is from the NYX Love in Rio eyeshadow trio. This is in Amazonian Babes. I don't think you can get this anymore on the NYX website because I actually got this when they were just starting to phase this collection out, but I think you can still find it on places like Amazon and eBay. And we're just going to take our fluffy brush and buff that out. Okay, and before we do our liner and things like that, we're going to take our NYX Hot Singles eyeshadow in Diamond Lust with a crease brush. This one's by Eco Tools. And we're just going to go into the inner corners of our eyes just to brighten those up. Now we're going to do liner. We're going to use the same infallible carbon black self-advancing eyeliner and just do our waterlines real quick. Alrighty, now we're going to take our L'Oreal Linure Intense carbon black brush tip liquid eyeliner and do just a simple cat eye. My favorite way to dry my eyeliner is I use my Diva fan, as I mentioned in my What's in My Bag video. It just works the best. It makes the liner dry really quickly and I don't end up stamping the bottoms of my cheeks or my lids with it. So let's proceed. Alrighty, next is mascara. This one is from Forever 21 Love and Beauty. They change the name of their cosmetics line semi-regularly, but this is their fiber mascara. It comes with a primer that has fibers in it and then the mascara that goes over it. Now, I ran out of the primer but the mascara is actually really nice and long lasting, and I love it. So yeah, we're just gonna do our mascara real quick. Alrighty, mascara is done, so last but not least, we're going to be doing the lips. Now, I'm sort of known for a classic red lip, and my favorite lipstick in the world is MAC Ruby Woo. I've tried so many different red lipsticks over the years, and this one, it's perfectly matte. It stays all day. I just adore it. It's probably my favorite beauty product I've ever had. It's one that stood with me for years and years. Alright, so the face is all done, so I'm just gonna go and change, and I'll see you in a minute. Alrighty, well, this is the completed look. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope that you try this look on yourself. It is the perfect go-to if you're in a hurry and just want to throw on something cute before you head out the door. It's always worked for me, and I hope that it works for you. Find me on Instagram at Ms. Dora Diamond. That's M-I-Z-Z Dora Diamond. Take a picture of yourself wearing this makeup look and tag me in it. Don't forget to add hashtag Dora Diamond. Tell me what you thought of it. Tell me how it works for you. While you're at it, follow me on Instagram, follow me on other social media. Twitter is at Dora Diamond. Find me on Facebook. I'll be linking all of that good stuff below. Don't forget to check out all my other videos, like, subscribe, all that jazz. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to do another one of these tutorials. Leave a comment below if there is a specific look or style that you would like me to emulate, that you would like to see a tutorial on. Thanks again, happy painting, and I'll see you again soon.